supposed to represent a fumbling human attempt to catch the phonetics of an absolutely non-human word. The name of the hellish entity was invented by beings whose vocal organs were not like man's. The syllables were determined by a physiological equipment wholly unlike ours, hence could never be uttered perfectly by human throats. The actual sound, as nearly as human organs could imitate it, could be taken something as Cthulhu.
H.P. Lovecraft, one of the most influential and enigmatic figures in the world of horror literature, is best known for his creation of the subgenre now known as the Lovecraftian horror. This style of horror is characterized by cosmic dread, existential terror, and the insignificance of humanity in the face of ancient, malicious cosmic entities. Lovecraft's works have left an indelible mark on horror fiction, inspiring countless authors, filmmakers, and artists to delve into the depths of the unknown. To understand the origins of Lovecraftian horror, we must explore the life and influences of its mastermind, H.P. Lovecraft. Lovecraft's early life was marked by a love for literature and an inexhaustible curiosity for the unknown. Born in 1890 in Providence, Rhode Island, Lovecraft experienced the death of his father at a very young age, leaving him under the care of his mother and grandfather. Isolated and introverted, Lovecraft found solace in books, immersing himself in the works of writers such as Edgar Allan Poe, Algernon Blackwood, and Lord Dunsany. These authors, known for their eerie and supernatural tales, laid the foundation for Lovecraft's own literary explorations into the unknown. The writings of Edgar Allan Poe in particular left an indelible mark on Lovecraft's imagination. Poe's macabre and melancholic stories such as The Fall of the House of Usher and The Telltale Heart resonated deeply with Lovecraft's sensibilities, fueling his fascination with the darker aspects of human consciousness. Moreover, Poe's ability to weave a sense of cosmic indifference and cosmic horror into his narratives laid the groundwork for Lovecraft's future explorations of existential terror. Additionally, Lovecraft was heavily influenced by the Gothic tradition, which emerged during the 1900s and 1800s. The Gothic genre, with its emphasis on gloomy settings, ancient architecture, and supernatural elements, instilled in Lovecraft a penchant for creating atmospheres of dread and foreboding. The decaying landscapes and haunted castles often featured in Lovecraft's own stories were reminiscent of the Gothic tales he admired. While Lovecraft drew heavy inspiration from various literary sources, it was his unique philosophical perspective that truly set his work apart. Lovecraft developed the concept of cosmic horror, a philosophy that installs an incomprehensible and indifferent universe where humanity's place is insignificant and its understanding of reality is limited. This cosmic indifferentism became the cornerstone of Lovecraftian horror, elevating the genre beyond mere tales of monsters and supernatural occurrences. You'll probably at least once heard of the name Cthulhu, one of Lovecraft's most iconic creations. Cthulhu personifies the cosmic horror in his works. It's a gigantic and malicious entity slumbered beneath the Pacific Ocean in the sunken city of R'lyeh. The mere knowledge of Cthulhu's existence was enough to drive individuals into madness, emphasizing the idea that understanding the true nature of the universe was beyond the capacity of the human mind. Lovecraft's writing style was distinct, characterized by formal and archaic language which added to the eerie atmosphere of his stories. He often used the technique of found documents, presenting his narratives as diaries and letters or notes of those who experienced the horrors firsthand. This approach lent an air of authenticity to his tales and further immersed readers into the world of cosmic horror. The cultural context in which Lovecraft lived also played a crucial role in shaping his literary vision. The early 20th century witnessed significant shifts in scientific, philosophical, and social paradigms, leading to a profound sense of uncertainty and existential angst. The advent of new scientific theories such as Einstein's theory of relativity and discoveries in quantum mechanics challenged conventional notions of reality and human significance. Lovecraft, who was a voracious reader of scientific literature, found in these developments an opportunity to infuse his stories with a sense of cosmic insignificance, further reinforcing his cosmic horror philosophy. Moreover, the cultural milieu of Lovecraft's time was marked by racial tensions, economic upheavals, and the aftermath of World War I. Lovecraft's own xenophobic views and deep-seated fear of the unknown were reflected in his stories, where ancient and incomprehensible entities often represented the other that threatened the human world. These fears woven into the fabric of his narratives lent an unsettling realism to the horror, resonating with readers who grapple with their own anxieties in an uncertain world. Among the vast and chilling literary landscape of Lovecraftian horror, one work stands tall as a defining masterpiece, At the Mountains of Madness. Penned by Lovecraft in 1931, this novella encapsulates the very essence of cosmic horror and remains a pivotal piece in the development of the genre. With its meticulously crafted narrative, atmospheric settings, and otherworldly horrors, At the Mountains of Madness not only solidified Lovecraft's legacy but also left an indelible mark on the horror fiction. The story is presented as a harrowing first-hand account of an Antarctic expedition undertaken by a group of intrepid explorers from Miskatonic University. As they venture deep into the frozen, desolate wastelands, they uncover ancient and mysterious ruins buried beneath the ice. These ruins reveal the remnants of a civilization older than humanity itself, inhabited by incomprehensible beings from a time when the Earth was still young. At the heart of At the Mountains of Madness lies one of Lovecraft's greatest strengths, his ability to evoke a profound sense of cosmic dread. As the explorers delve deeper into the ruins, they encounter ancient and enigmatic hieroglyphs, bearing witness to the once great civilization's downfall. These eerie inscriptions, coupled with the desolate and alien landscapes, convey a sense of grandeur and indifference of the cosmos, dwarfing humanity in the face of incomprehensible ancient entities. Central to the novella's terror is the discovery of monstrous and enigmatic beings known as the Elder Things, who once ruled over the Earth eons before the emergence of mankind. These cosmic entities are described as utterly alien, with a biology that defies conventional understanding. Their strange and disturbing forms challenge the very notion of life as the explorers know it, showcasing Lovecraft's mastery in creating creatures that transcend the boundaries of human imagination. At the Mountains of Madness also explores the theme of forbidden knowledge and the consequences of seeking to uncover the secrets of the universe. As the expedition uncovers the truth behind the ancient beings and their experiments on early life forms, they become engulfed in existential terror. The revelation of humanity's insignificance in the grand scheme of the cosmos leads to a descent into madness, culminating in a haunting and unforgettable climax. The novella's narrative structure, presented as a personal account by the survivor of the expedition, adds an element of immediacy and intimacy to the tale. This framing device, combined with Lovecraft's rich and vivid prose, engrossed the reader in the harrowing journey, heightening the sense of dread and foreboding. At the Mountains of Madness also stands out for its contributions to Lovecraft's wider mythos, known as the Cthulhu mythos. It provides crucial insights to the story of the Elder Things and their interactions with other entities, connecting the stories to Lovecraft's broader cosmic pantheon. This integration of various elements of cosmic horror cements Lovecraft's unique approach to world-building, allowing readers to explore a shared universe of interconnected horrors. The novella's influence on subsequent works of horror and science fiction cannot be overstated. It has served as a source of inspiration for countless authors, filmmakers, and artists, perpetuating its themes of cosmic insignificance and forbidden knowledge in various media. Lovecraft's ability to conjure an atmosphere of unease and his innovative exploration of cosmic horror set a benchmark for the genre, influencing generations of writers to come. One of the earliest contributors to the Lovecraftian mythos was Clark Ashton Smith, a fellow writer and correspondent of Lovecraft. Smith's stories, set in his own fictional world of Hyperborea, introduced new cosmic creatures that interacted with Lovecraft's pantheon of ancient beings. This collaboration between Smith and Lovecraft showcased the potential for a shared mythos, and it planted the seeds for further expansion of the Lovecraftian universe. Another notable author who contributed to the Lovecraftian mythos was Robert E. Howard, best known as the creator of Conan the Barbarian. In a series of letters between Lovecraft and Howard, they discussed potential collaborations, and Lovecraft encouraged Howard to explore cosmic horror. Howard's The Black Stone introduced Lovecraftian elements into his own works, indicating the genre's influence on writers outside Lovecraft's immediate circle. But the most significant contributions to the Lovecraftian mythos came from August Derleth. Derleth took it upon himself to expand the later known Cthulhu mythos. He identified the different cosmic entities created by Lovecraft and categorized them into distinct pantheons, each associated with a specific element or aspect of the universe. He expanded on Lovecraft's ideas, creating a more structured and organized mythos that resonated with other writers, encouraging them to add their own elements to the growing tapestry of cosmic horror. Lovecraftian horror has been brought to life through various adaptations of his stories and original films that explore similar themes. One of the earliest and most influential works was The Call of Cthulhu, a silent film released in 2005 by the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society. This black and white gem beautifully captured the essence of Lovecraft's narrative and set the tone for future Lovecraftian film endeavors. What sets Lovecraftian horror apart from traditional horrors is its focus on the psychological aspects of fear and the feeling of existential dread. Characters in Lovecraftian films often grapple with their own insignificance and helplessness against the incomprehensible entities they encounter. As the plot unfolds, they uncover forbidden knowledge, peeling away the comforting veneer of reality to expose the true, terrifying nature of the universe. The settings in Lovecraftian horror films also play a significant role. Often, stories take place in isolated, decaying towns or ancient foreboding landscapes. These environments serve as a reflection of the characters' isolation and the looming, ever-present threat that surrounds them. While Lovecraftian horror has experienced various cinematic interpretations, it's important to note that not all films bearing this label strictly adhere to Lovecraft's original works. Many movies draw inspiration from his themes and mythos, while exploring new narratives and adding modern twists. Nevertheless, the influence of Lovecraft's cosmic horror remains unmistakable in these films. Some prominent Lovecraftian horror movies include The Thing, directed by John Carpenter, which portrays an isolated Antarctic research team confronting a shape-shifting extraterrestrial entity. Or In the Mouth of Madness, also by Carpenter, blurring the lines between reality and fiction as an investigator explores the world of a horror novelist. And Annihilation, directed by Alex Garland, a visually stunning and intellectually stimulating film about a mysterious and otherworldly phenomenon altering nature and reality. The Lovecraftian horror genre has proven to be timeless, continually captivating audiences with its themes. As long as the human psyche harbors a fascination with the unknown and the terrifying possibilities that lie beyond the veil of our reality, Lovecraft's cosmic horrors will continue to inspire filmmakers to craft tales that resonate deeply within our darkest fears. The eldritch horrors and cosmic dread of Lovecraftian horror have found a natural and immersive home in the realms of gaming and role-playing. From tabletop campaigns that plunge players into the depths of madness, to video games that offer interactive encounters with unspeakable entities, Lovecraftian themes have left an indelible mark on the gaming landscape. Tabletop role-playing games such as Call of Cthulhu are the primary gateway for gamers to explore Lovecraftian horror. Created by Sandy Peterson and first published in 1981, Call of Cthulhu uses the basic role-playing system, providing players with a set of rules to navigate the stories of investigators delving into the unknown. Set in the 1920s and inspired by Lovecraft's mythos, this game immerses the players in a world where ancient cosmic entities lurk, waiting to shatter human comprehension. The core of Call of Cthulhu lies in its focus on storytelling and atmosphere. Players take on the roles of ordinary humans, vulnerable and ill-equipped to confront the horrors they encounter. The game's mechanics prioritize investigation, deduction, and the preservation of sanity as players slowly uncover the truths that should remain hidden. It encourages a sense of helplessness and dread, capturing the essence of Lovecraftian horror and placing it directly into the hands of the players. As the popularity of tabletop role-playing games grew, other systems and settings emerged to embrace Lovecraftian horror. Games like Delta Green and Trail of Cthulhu explore different eras and perspectives while maintaining the thematic core of cosmic insignificance and forbidden knowledge. These games have cultivated dedicated communities of players who relish the challenge of confronting the unknown within the confines of their imagination. In the realm of video games, Lovecraftian horror has flourished with even greater interactivity and immersion. Titles like Amnesia, The Dark Descent, and Soma draw inspiration from Lovecraft's themes of existential terror and the questioning of reality. These games use a first-person perspective, limiting the player's direct combat abilities and emphasizing survival through evasion and clever thinking. The result is an experience where fear is tangible, and players find themselves inexorably drawn into a nightmarish world. Furthermore, Lovecraftian elements have permeated various genres, influencing storytelling aesthetics and gameplay mechanics. Role-playing games like Bloodborne incorporate Lovecraftian lore into dark fantasy settings, creating a captivating and twisted narrative. In Sunless Sea, for example, players explore an underground ocean filled with cosmic horrors and bizarre occurrences, making choices that can lead to madness or enlightenment. In the game Dredge, about which I have a single video on my channel, you discover little by little a mysterious world in which something seems to be wrong, and try not to lose your mind in the process of uncovering the truth. Lovecraftian horror has found a rich and diverse expression in the world of gaming and role-playing. Tabletop role-playing games have served as a foundational medium, allowing players to participate actively in crafting their tales of terror and madness. Video games, on the other hand, have embraced interactivity and the cutting-edge technology to plunge players into the heart of Lovecraftian nightmares. As gamers continue to seek out experiences that challenge and intrigue, the allure of Lovecraftian horror in gaming shows no signs of waning, promising to captivate new generations of players and leave a lasting mark on the medium. Despite being rooted in the early 20th century, the cosmic dread and eldritch horrors of Lovecraftian horror continue to resonate in the modern world. The themes and philosophies explored by H.P. Lovecraft have proven to be timeless, offering a chilling reflection of contemporary anxieties and existential uncertainties. As society grapples with the unknown and the incomprehensible, Lovecraftian horror's relevance remains as potent as ever, seeping into various aspects of popular culture and capturing the imagination of new generations. One of the primary reasons for Lovecraftian horror's enduring relevance lies in its exploration of cosmic insignificance. In an era marked by rapid advancements in science, technology, and the exploration of outer space, humanity has been confronted with the vastness of the universe and its implications, like stated at the start of the video. Lovecraft's cosmic entities, indifferent to human existence and beyond human understanding, mirror the unfathomable mysteries of the cosmos. As humans continue to ponder their place in the universe, the fear of being insignificant and inconsequential lingers, making Lovecraftian horror's existential dread strikingly relevant. Lovecraftian horror also delves into the theme of forbidden knowledge, which remains relevant in an age characterized by information overload and the pursuit of hidden truths. The internet has provided unprecedented access to knowledge, but it has also exposed the darker corners of human history and consciousness. Lovecraft's protagonists often encounter ancient tomes and forbidden texts that lead to madness and despair when their inexhaustible curiosity delves too deep. In a world grappling with the consequences of unchecked information dissemination, the allure and dangers of forbidden knowledge feel all too real. Lovecraftian horror's exploration of xenophobia and fear of the other is also relevant in contemporary society. As geopolitical tensions persist and global migration continues, societies grapple with the fear of the unknown and the unfamiliar. Lovecraft stories often depict ancient and alien beings that challenge human notions of identity and existence. These entities represent the other that threatens the stability and familiarity of the human world. In confronting these fears, Lovecraftian horror serves as a reflection of the darker aspects of human nature and the dangers of unchecked prejudice. Lovecraftian horror's enduring relevance in the modern world is a testament to the timelessness of its themes and the power of cosmic dread. H.P. Lovecraft's imaginative storytelling and exploration of existential terror continue to captivate audiences and creators alike, drawing inspiration from the darkest corners of the human psyche. As society grapples with the vastness of the universe, the pursuit of forbidden knowledge and the fear of the unknown and the other, Lovecraftian horror provides a haunting mirror to modern anxieties. Through literature, film, gaming, and other forms of media, Lovecraftian horror continues to shape popular culture and challenge our perceptions of reality. Its legacy can be felt in the works of countless writers, directors, and artists who seek to evoke the same sense of cosmic insignificance and existential dread that Lovecraft masterfully crafted. In an ever-changing world where scientific advancements and technological progress raise as many questions as they answer, Lovecraftian horror's exploration of cosmic mysteries and ancient entities serves as a sad reminder of the limits of human knowledge and understanding. As humanity ventures into the unknown, Lovecraft's nightmarish visions act as cautionary tales, warning of the potential consequences of seeking knowledge beyond our grasp. The allure of Lovecraftian horror lies not only in its ability to terrify, but also in its invitation to confront our deepest fears and vulnerabilities. In facing the unknown and the incomprehensible, we are forced to question our place in the vast cosmos and the fragile nature of our existence. Lovecraftian horror's relevance lies in its ability to resonate with the human experience, touching upon universal fears and anxieties that transcend time and place. As the influence of Lovecraftian horror continues to spread across various forms of storytelling and entertainment, its legacy as a genre of cosmic dread and existential terror remains firmly embedded in our collective consciousness. By plumbing the depths of the human psyche and confronting the unfathomable mysteries of the cosmos, Lovecraftian horror serves as a chilling reminder of the limits of human knowledge and the boundless depths of the unknown.
I could never write about ordinary people, because I'm not in the least interested in them. And without interest, there can be no art. Man's relation to man does not captivate my fancy. It is man's relation to the cosmos, to the unknown, which alone arouses in me the spark of creative imagination.